Hello and welcome to Thriving at Work Expert Interview, and today I am thrilled to have Dr. Joyce Carols with me as my expert. Hello Joyce, how are you?
Hi Claire, it's really good to be on your amazing show, and it's good to talk to employees for a while because everybody is talking to the leaders, but I think we should cherish our people more.
Absolutely.
So I'm really glad to be here.
Joyce, I mean, we met each other last year in the Philippines, didn't we? And you arrived in the studio. We were supposed to be doing a radio interview, the two of us. You arrived 3 hours later. It took you 3 hours to go through Manila, didn't it?
Yeah, it was really funny. It was actually a 30-minute ride, and we took a cab, and I already, we parted, I think 2 hours earlier because I really wanted to be on time, and Manila can be hectic. But actually it took us 3 hours by cab. So I still arrived late for the interview, but actually I bumped into a studio and finally we were there. But it was a pretty amazing, challenging 3 hours in Manila traffic. But it was a good time first meeting you on a radio show.
That's amazing, wasn't it? And we didn't know each other from the beginning. And I think, there's people who click with, straight away, already with messages. We knew we were going to be speaking in the same conference, and, we had little messages in between, and straight away you kind of connect, don't you? There's something about, being, having a same, something in common, and really kind of the same mindset. And actually, it takes me into, what do you do? You are an expert, actually, aren't you, on success mindset psychology. That's why you're a doctor, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm a success mindset psychologist and a behavioral expert. I've been working on behavior most of my life, even in corporate world. I was dealing with consumer behavior as a marketer. I was dealing with terrorism and anti-terrorism behavior as a terrorism profiler for the aviation industry. So I've always been fascinated with people. And even since I was little, my mom asked me, you get these questions like, what do you want to be when you grow up? And my sister immediately said, oh, I want to be the flight attendant. She still is. The other sister, she wanted to be a nurse. My brother wanted to be a doctor. They all knew. And I was just looking, and I said, the only thing I know is I want to work with people. Because I love people. I love interacting with people. I love their behavior. I'm fascinated by the brain. So I started studying psychosocial sciences and psychology, and working in that field on different topics. Marketing is actually also human behavior, and profiling is psychology and human behavior in a total different angle, but it's still human behavior. And as a CEO and top manager in corporate world, the only thing I cherished were my people. How can we make these people feel seen, heard, valued? And also, what is the right person at the right position? Sometimes people just end up on positions and they feel miserable. So I was always looking at how can we position people at the best position so they flourish and nourish, they grow and they're happy. Because if you truly work out of passion, that is already radiating in the performance you make. And that is basically what I do. I try to maximize people's performance and impact they make on themselves, on their families, on their environment, but also, sometimes in bigger picture in the world. And everything I can do to support them with that, or companies with that, that is what I love to do.